often get asked what kind of FPV equipment do I use. So I thought I'd show you the setup that I'm running and give you kind of the reasons why I picked what I did. So as you can see here, I've got two cameras going on. I've got the, this is a new RunCam 650 line FPV camera, and next to it I've got the Mobius HD camera. Now the Mobius is capable of running a live video feed out, but I've kind of been shying away for this, so I really like running a dedicated FPV camera. I feel a lot more confident that I'm not going to lose my video signal. Now as a point of comparison, this is my old FPV camera. This is a 550 line, I think it's the SN555 FPV camera, and I really like this. This was a great upgrade years ago from my very first FPV camera, which had horrible color and contrast. Now both of these FPV cameras are in a metal case, but the new RunCam is smaller and a little more lightweight. They also both have a pretty wide angle lens. So far I'm really liking the angle that comes on this. It's not too wide to create a really bad fisheye, but it's wide enough that you can do FPV flying without having to have a pan and tilt servo set up. Now so far my side-by-side comparisons of this older camera and this new RunCam camera is I really like the color and the contrast on this camera a little bit better than this older one, and it's cheaper. These cameras tend to run around $90 or so. This one right now, if you go to RunCam's website, is about 40 bucks with free shipping from their company. Now a couple other cool things about this RunCam is that it comes with some really nice cabling with it. Now this right here is a little joystick button clicker that you can plug into the back of the camera, and you can go through all sorts of different settings. Shutter speed, light, contrast, a whole bunch of different things you can set up. Very easy to do with this little button here, so I like that. Some cameras have it built in on the back, which is nice. This saves a little bit of weight by taking it off the camera and putting it onto a separate controller, and again it's very easy. You could do this at the field. You just pop on your FPV glasses, plug this guy into the camera, and adjust your settings, and away you go. And this camera is running off of 12 volts. As I typically run a completely separate battery than from my flight battery, and so I've got a 3-cell in here which runs about 12 volts, run into my camera and the rest of my FPV system. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to record the broadcast video from this camera, so I can't give you like a side-by-side comparison of this new RunCam versus my older SN555. So for now you'll just have to take my word on it, but I was doing side-by-side comparison with my video glasses in the same lighting settings and situation, and I really liked how this camera was handling things a bit better than my old FPV camera. Of course, if you only wanted to run FPV, you didn't care about recording, check out how small and aerodynamic this camera is. So you could really tuck this thing down inside an airframe and it would hardly have any, wind resistance at all, especially compared to some of the other cameras like the GoPro. That's a very, fat profile that doesn't work so well for maybe high-speed FPV. So I'm going to fly this thing around a little bit. You'll get the chance to see with a view from the Mobius camera, and I think you'll be quite impressed.